Hello, in this video we're going to learn how to provide simple feedback about an operation in a small pop-up. You already learned how to provide feedback to yourself by using a log class, and now let's see how we can provide feedback to the users. So we are going to create something called a toast, and we are going to make it look nicer after. So let's go ahead and create a new project. Click next, and let's create a button, get a reference to it. So on our activity main, select button, drag it to the center, delete this edit text view. Let's rename it press me. And let's give it an ID of button main 1. Now with this ID we can go into our main activity Java, and inside the on create, let's just okay. Now let's do something when the user clicks on it, and presenting a toast to the user is very simple. You just write toast make text, and here you have to give the context. Context is all the information that is relevant to your app. So here you just put main activity.this, comma. You see here it tells that it requires a char sequence, so let's give it a string. Here a duration, and we will use toast.length long, and at the end you must remember to call show. If you have some notes near you, just copy and write everything down, because you will be using it a lot. Let's test the application. So now I'm getting some errors with my emulator, so it's not responding anymore. I'm gonna show you how to fix it. Close it, go to this little icon, Android Virtual Device Manager, select it, and let's just delete it. And let's create a new device. Let's pick a Nexus 4. If you click run again, it should appear here a new made emulator. Remember that you have to be patient until it boots. Now that our application started, see that if we press it, a small pop-up appears for a couple of seconds. You can use this to give information to users about some things, like settings were saved or I don't know what. Now let's make it a little bit more beautiful. Let's say we want to make this in a different color with bigger font. in a certain position of the screen. Now toast is a very simple class. It doesn't provide much customization, and we will use this lesson to learn about Gradle. So if you write in Google Crouton and go on the first GitHub result, I hope, or if you are on GitHub, you just write Crouton and you select Java class from languages and you go to keyboard server/Crouton, and you see here Crouton, it's just a toast that it's much nicer styled. Also is very popular, has lots of stars. Okay, so while take some time and read everything on the description of it, and you see it's very easy to use. It's almost the same as toast, with only difference that the last parameter is style, not time. So here the most important part, how to install it. You see in our build Gradle you have to add this part. So let's just copy it, and if you remember from our lessons, this build Gradle with a module app is what we are interested in, and let's just add it here to the dependencies. Gradle files has changed. Let's async is required, and after a few seconds it's installed. So now if we go ahead and how to work with it, let's just copy paste it, and instead of our toast, let's make it like this. You see you cannot find simple Crouton. Alt enter import class, in activity it's main activity dot this charge sequence Crouton was best, and style we also want to import it, but be careful, it found many styles to import classes with the same name. Be sure to import the last one, which is the Crouton style. If you made a mistake just to import the first one, you just open this import tab and delete what you made a mistake. So let's just import the Crouton style and let's make it as an info. Now if you thumbs up, you will see much nicer toast is presented to the user. Let's change it to alerts. Let's see what happens. And with very nice appears here.